Hello children. Today we are starting the economic second chapter, that is national income accounting. In this chapter we will first understand about the classification of goods. Goods, because as we know that in calculation of national income the value of final goods and services is included. That's why that is necessary to understand about the goods. Now let us start with the classification of goods. Goods are classified in four categories. The first one is final goods, second intermediate goods, third consumption or consumer goods, and the fourth one is capital goods. First, we will understand that what are the final goods. Final goods, they are the goods which are ready for use by their final user. Ready for use by their final user, and they have crossed the boundary line of production. That means their production is completed and now they are in the shops to be used by the final or ultimate consumers. That's why they are known as the final goods. That means for consumption they are ready. Now they have crossed the boundary line of production means now they are out of process of production. They have completed the process of production and now they are ready to be consumed. And no value is remained to be added to goods. That means no effort is required to be done on the goods in order to complete them. Now they are completed and ready to be used. Value addition means when by putting some efforts we increased the price of the goods. So that is called the value addition. For example, if with the help of a flour we prepare the biscuits and sold them in the market. So there is a wide difference in the prices of flour and the biscuits which are prepared with the help of flour. That is the value addition. That means the prices of the biscuits are more than the prices of the flour. That is called the value addition. So this is the final goods. Now final goods are included in the estimation of national income. The value of final goods is included in the estimation of national income. Now we have discussed about the final users. So who are these final users? Who are the ultimate consumers? Actually, these final goods are purchased by two types of consumers. They are the consumers and the producers. Two types of people purchase these final goods, the consumers and the producers. When the final goods are purchased by consumers, they are known as the final consumer goods. For example, if a general people or any person purchases bread or butter for the satisfaction of his wants. If he is feeling hungry and he purchases bread and butter to satisfy his hunger, then that person would be the consumer and that product, bread and butter, would be the final consumer good. Now the second type of consumer is producers. The producers are the second type of people who purchase the final goods. Producers actually, the goods which are final goods which are purchased by the producers, they are known as the final producer goods. For example, tractors. And purchased as fixed assets. These goods are purchased as fixed assets in the process of production. That means when the final goods are purchased by the producers and these goods are used for the process of further production, then those goods are called final producer goods. For example, tractors. When a farmer purchases tractor for the cultivation of his crop, then that tractor is called as the final producer good. If any entrepreneur is purchasing any machinery for the production process of his farm, then that machinery would be the final producer good, because that entrepreneur or producer is using that machinery for the process of further production. So that is called the final producer good. In this case, bread and butter, now it is finally consumed by the consumer, by the people, and it is not used for any further production. That's why it is called as the consumer good. But in this case, final producer goods case, the tractors, they are served as fixed assets and used for the further process of production. Now let us understand another term, that is consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure means when an expenditure on final consumer goods by the households. Whatever the consumers purchase, the households purchase for their self-consumption, those expenditure or whatever amount they are spending, that is known as consumption expenditure. The another term is investment expenditure. The expenditure which are on final producer goods, that means which is done by the producers in order to purchase the final goods, those are known as the investment expenditure. Consumption expenditure is done by the consumers and investment expenditure is done by the producers. And consumption expenditure when added to investment expenditure, then it makes the expenditure on final goods.